Have you ever noticed how some people can't stand silence? They need background noise to feel comfortable, whether it's music, TV, or the hum of traffic. Without it, they start to feel uneasy or even anxious. But why is that? Here's the psychology behind people who need noise to feel okay. 1. Noise distracts from inner tension. For some, silence feels too overwhelming. When it's quiet, the mind starts to wander, and not always in a good way. Negative thoughts, worries, and anxieties can quickly take center stage. The constant noise acts as a distraction, a shield that blocks out those uncomfortable, often intrusive thoughts. Psychologically, this is what's known as cognitive overload. When the brain has too much to process, it looks for something to divert attention, like the steady beat of music or the sound of a TV show in the background. The noise calms the brain by filling in the gaps, preventing it from focusing on things that feel unsettling. 2. Noise creates a sense of control. It might seem odd, but the right noise can actually make people feel more in control. Think about it. When there's noise in the background, it creates a predictable, familiar environment. It's the same reason people might leave the TV on while they're home alone. This background noise gives them a sense of structure, like they're not entirely alone in their own space. It reduces uncertainty, and uncertainty often triggers discomfort. Psychologically, it's tied to the human need for certainty. When everything else feels unpredictable, noise provides a comforting rhythm that feels safe. 3. Noise stimulates the brain's reward system. There's another interesting layer to this. The brain's reward system is activated by certain types of noise, especially music. When we listen to something we enjoy, it releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. This is why many people can't focus without their favorite tunes playing. The noise doesn't just drown out the silence, it also rewards them with positive feelings. For some, this becomes a habitual need. Over time, they associate noise with a positive emotional state. So silence feels like the opposite, a void, a lack of stimulation, a lack of dopamine. 4. Noise provides a social connection. Even though people may be alone, the presence of noise can mimic social interactions. It's like the distant sound of a conversation at a coffee shop, or the noise of people walking by. While it might not be direct social engagement, it gives people the feeling of being in a communal space. This ties into our basic human need for connection and social bonding. The sound of people around us, even if we don't know them, can provide comfort. It reminds us that we're part of a larger social fabric, even when we're physically alone. 5. Noise is a habit that's hard to break. For many, the need for noise is simply habitual. It starts with a preference for background noise, but over time it becomes ingrained in daily life. The brain gets used to the constant stimulation, and silence feels unnatural. It's not about needing the noise. It's that the noise has become part of their routine. This habitual need can sometimes mask deeper feelings of loneliness or unease. The brain associates noise with comfort, so it seeks it out even when it might not actually be necessary. It's just become part of the environment they've created for themselves. The takeaway. So if you find yourself needing noise to feel okay, it's not just a quirky habit. It's deeply rooted in your psychology. Whether it's to block out negative thoughts, feel connected, or keep your brain engaged. Noise provides a sense of comfort, safety, and control in a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming. But remember, sometimes embracing silence can be just as powerful for your mental peace. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Human Codex for more psychology-backed content, and check out our other videos on human behavior and habits to understand why we do the things we do. See you in the next one.